When you are trying to figure out how much square feet you need for a residential assisted living facility, it's 100 square feet for a private room and 80 square feet per person, so 160 square feet for a shared room. There's minimums on dining square footage. There's minimums on living room square footage. And you can see I've got something here kind of in a little bit smaller type. Again, ideally, you want it to be one story because once you start to go two-story, you're looking at an elevator, 35 to 100,000, depending on what type of elevator it is, or one of those stair lifts. And then again, you've got to have that staffing on every floor. When you are trying to figure out how much square feet you need for a residential assisted living facility, it's 100 square feet for a private room and 80 square feet per person, so 160 square feet for a shared room. There's minimums on dining square footage. There's minimums on living room square footage. And you can see I've got something here kind of in a little bit smaller type. And this is one of the gotchas. So when you're measuring square footage, and this is going to be a little bit hard for you to read, this area right here, that's less than 8 feet, you and I count it, and an appraiser will count this as square footage. This does not count as square footage because it's less than 8 feet wide. Okay. Let me show you another example of true square footage, but square footage that does not count for placing people in. This little angle right here, this door opening, all this area right here, and this little bit right here does not count. Perfectly good size room, right? But doors, so how do you fix this? This is an easy fix. Sliding door, barn door, right? But some of these may not be fixable, so it won't count in terms of your overall square footage. So last thing you want to do is build a room and you think, oh, I'm going to fit, 1 or 2 people in here, and you find out that the way that you built it, they're going to not allow you to have as many people in that room as you think. This is kind of gross. At least 1 bathroom for every 6 residents. That does not sound like enough. And if you have more than one gender in the house, so if you have men and women, but at that point you have to have at least 2 bathrooms, and the bathrooms must be accessible. It's interesting because when we were looking at one of our partners, the showers, they have to be 3 feet or 5 feet, but not 4 feet and not 3.5 feet. And not 5.5 feet. It's either 3 or 5. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, there must have been a typo in the code here, right? But that was kind of interesting. And then, of course, obviously, the more bathrooms, the better. You're going to get more per room if you have a private bathroom.
Come meet us live and become a real estate investor with us. Make money, grow, and help the community as well. So this is what I love to do every day as a real estate investor. I love to connect with you throughout our social media, and I love to make money with you as well.